I'm a 40-year-old guy who accidentally got my wife, 39, knocked up when we were just barely adults at 20 and 19. We decided to keep the baby, and I stood by her side through all the shit that came with it, eventually marrying her. It was a tough road, no doubt, and my parents helped out a lot in raising our son. They ended up spending more time with him in his early childhood than we did, which built this crazy attachment to him. They see him as this perfect little angel who can do no wrong, which is frankly a load of crap. So now here we are. My son is a 20-year-old man still living with us. I get it, the economy is a dumpster fire and everybody's struggling. He's got the basement as his living space, acting like a damn recluse. As a teenager, he started isolating himself, and it didn't get any better in adulthood. Lately, he's been getting really hostile towards us, only coming up from his hobbit hole to use the bathroom. And to top it off, he's been smoking weed like it's going out of style. Sure, it's legal in our state, but come the hell on, he's still underage. I told him I wouldn't micromanage his life since he's an adult now, but I sure as shit didn't want him sparking up in my house. The smell is awful. Plus, I just don't want that crap in my space. But of course, he ignored my simple damn request like it was nothing. A little over a week ago, I finally snapped and told him I was done with his disrespect. I made it clear, he's not a baby anymore. Well, he didn't take that too kindly and headed back to his little cave in the basement. Not even 30 minutes later, I caught a whiff of weed again, and I was fuming. My wife saw how pissed I was and suggested she'd talk to him instead. After a little quiet, all hell broke loose. Suddenly, I hear my son screaming like he'd lost his mind. I hurried downstairs, and my wife looked scared to death. She was basically crying because he was shouting at her like some raving lunatic. I took her back upstairs, told her to wait, and I slammed that basement door closed. Then I grabbed my son by the damn collar and got right in his face, telling him if he ever spoke to his mother like that again, he better prepare for some serious consequences. I told him to get the fuck out of my house by morning, or I'd call the cops on him for trespassing. For the first time, I actually saw fear in his eyes, and he was gone by morning. Now, I'm getting bombarded with calls and texts from my parents, aunts, uncles. Everyone is up in arms calling me abusive and a horrible father. It's insane. I ended up blocking my parents because the spam was driving me nuts. Apparently, my son is crashing at their place now, and they're acting like they're going to treat him right like I never could. What a fucking joke. I've always been lenient and tried to be progressive about parenting, but this was the last straw. So, am I the asshole here? Or am I just being ignorant to what's really going on? So, YouTube, am I the asshole?